In a quiet town in Montana, nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, lived a 10-year-old boy named Shane Watson. He had soft hazel eyes, messy brown hair, and a heart full of kindness. Shane wasn't like the other boys. He didn't spend his time glued to screens or arguing over baseball. Shane loved animals, all kinds, but most of all, he loved lions. His room was decorated with lion posters, books, stuffed toys, and drawings. He would spend hours reading about their strength, loyalty, and mysterious beauty. His biggest dream was to see one up close, to touch its mane and feel its breath. One evening, his father returned from a rescue mission. He was a veterinarian who worked with endangered animals. But this time, he brought something unexpected. In the back of his truck, wrapped in warm blankets, was a lion cub. He was abandoned, his father explained. His mother didn't survive. I couldn't leave him there. Shane's eyes lit up like fireworks. Can I help take care of him? And so began the bond between a boy and a beast. Chapter 2, Leo. Shane named him Leo. At first, Leo was weak, trembling, and unable to walk properly. Shane bottle-fed him milk, cuddled him at night, and sang to him softly. They grew together. Leo learned how to pounce, while Shane learned how to care. Leo wasn't just a lion, he became Shane's best friend. When Shane got bullied at school, he would run home to Leo. When he was sad, Leo would press his head gently against Shane's chest. No one could understand the love between them, pure, wild, and beautiful. The town watched in awe. Some were amazed, others were afraid. He's a lion, Shane, they warned. One day, he'll forget that you're his friend. But Shane only smiled. He would never hurt me. He's my brother. As years passed, Leo grew from a cub into a majestic beast. His mane was golden, his eyes deep and mysterious. He weighed hundreds of pounds, but he still played with Shane like the tiny cub he once was. But things began to change. Leo would sometimes growl when strangers visited. His instincts sharpened. The local authorities visited Shane's family. He's dangerous now, they said. You need to send him to a sanctuary. Shane cried that night. He hugged Leo tightly. They don't know you like I do. Leo licked his tears. It was as if he understood. Against everyone's warnings, Shane begged his father to let Leo stay a little longer. Just one more summer, he pleaded. His father hesitated, then nodded. But fate had other plans. It was a bright summer morning. Birds chirped, and the air smelled of pine and wildflowers. Shane ran into the open field behind their house with Leo. He was laughing, chasing butterflies while Leo leapt around, roaring playfully. Shane picked up a stick and tossed it. Go get it, Leo. Leo sprinted, his muscles rippling under his fur. He retrieved the stick and ran back, but something was different in his eyes, wild, confused, lost. Shane reached out to take the stick. That's when it happened. With a sudden, violent snarl, Leo lunged forward and bit into Shane's small chest. The world froze. There was no scream. Just silence. Birds flew away. The sky darkened. Leo immediately pulled back, his eyes filled with confusion and horror, blood dripping from his mouth. He roared, not in pride, but in pain. Shane collapsed. His father came running. There was blood. Too much blood. They rushed Shane to the hospital, but his heart had already stopped before the ambulance arrived. The doctors tried, but it was too late. Shane Watson, the boy who loved lions, was gone. The news spread like wildfire. The town mourned. Some said it was foolish to raise a wild animal. Others just cried for a boy who trusted too much, loved too deeply. Leo was taken away. He didn't resist. He didn't roar. He just lowered his head as if he knew what he had done. Weeks later, Shane's parents found his diary. The last entry read, "If anything ever happens to me, I want Leo to live. He's not bad. He's just wild. I love him. Maybe too much. But I don't regret it. The family decided not to put Leo down. Instead, he was sent to a large wildlife reserve, where he could roam free. Shane's grave read, "Here lies Shane Watson, a boy who loved fearlessly. A heart as brave as a lion." Every year, on Shane's birthday, his father visits the reserve. Leo still remembers him. He sits quietly when Shane's name is spoken. Some say on quiet nights, Leo howls toward the sky, not in anger, but in sorrow.